And I say booyah.
Shut up.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Shit, thank you. Oof. Lord have mercy.
Welcome.
Is this the SD? Can I ask you a question?
You can. We
Is this the
hadn't.
longest running vape show in the history of YouTube?
It is that. The
Damn, son.
the longest one. I don't think this will ever be touched, and that's where we're gonna keep it. If we could get a few more shows in, like say get to that magic number of 400, I don't think there's anybody out there that could ever touch it. So
Did I tell you, SD, that I'm renaming every video of mine to the Mike Vape Show number? I'm gonna start making number 1, number 2, and I'll go up.
well, then I'm done with tonight. Then so we'll go ahead and wrap this shit up after tonight. But
Good show. Good show.
hell yeah. Well, folks, happy Tuesday to y'all. I guess I'm gonna lift the curtain for y'all because y'all just don't want to sit there and BS. But you do want to see the smoothest transition on a nice wintry Tuesday evening. Well, it ain't winter yet, but it's like that fall kind of look going on since we changed the time. Anyway, I'll quit mumbling. Let's get this shit going. Smooth transition. Dun, 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 dun. What's going on, folks? It is the True Vapor Show number 379. Oops, I got it again. Some folks are just like, they don't even pay attention to titles anymore because, I mean, after doing this many shows, it's like nobody even looks at the titles anymore. My little Ram TRX, little study that I was doing, it didn't pay off for shit. It just did the same amount of views that it was always going to get. But anyway, actually, though, that title does have some meaning because I have defied the laws of gravity again and got sick for the 3rd time this year. But it wasn't the sea, and it wasn't just the regular cold. I have tested positive for the first time, I think, in my 50 years of life. I came back positive for the flu last Thursday, folks.
That's impossible. The flu was eradicated 2 years ago.
Well, I think there was a little bit still out there somewhere with my name on it. It seemed to find me. So, yes, I guess I won the buffet this year. If you were somebody that was looking to try to get everything and knock it out all in 1 year, I think I've managed to do it. And 2, I have never in my life been sick this many times in 1 year. So something's going on. Either I'm getting ready to be shoved out the door or something weird's going on in this world. I don't know. But anyway,
Motherfucker.
could be.
Yeah,
Could
I thought
be.
oops, I got it again. You were referring to the city of Houston winning another World Series
And
championship.
I had no bearing on that.
I thought that's what we were talking about.
I thought we were talking about monkeypox. Go ahead.
Well, I messed with y'all all. But anyway, before we get cranking into all that crap, Mark has just been down here kind of like hobbling up and down in his seat because he's got the master buffet for everybody. So, Mark, get us started off here.
Oh, we got that bad boy right there. I forgot what it is. Geek Vape.
Damn.
The Sakers. Holy hell, the Sakers is back. We got the Boxer Dual 21, I guess it's called nowadays, with the shitty ass BTFC.
Mm-hmm.
We got Vaporesso. And then we got some random hoo-ha pod systems from who knows where. This one's look at that airflow control dial on the side.
Hold on. More importantly, was there some billboarding on that other device you just held up?
Was there? There's something on there.
Dude, there's like a whole bunch of shit on there. You only live one. Hold on. You make a statement, you only live once, and put that on a disposable?
Yeah, you might want to kind of think twice about that.
Okay, I'm sorry.
We got some Stevie Marquez. This is a serial killer clone or whatever. I got some the marshmallow with no label, and tonight I'm sponsored by Triple X, and I'm also sponsored by, ladies and gentlemen, for the first time. Hold on, I fucked it up.
Twist, baby. Twist
Yes.
it.
Twisty Liquid. Take it away, Mr. Stefan.
I don't really want to follow something that shameless, to be honest with you.
It's pretty pathetic.
What's going on, everyone? I've got what I've always got, Dreadnought V2 on the Boxer Dual 21700. I've got this Vaporesso thingamajig in there. Got some Pistachio Delight.
I'm gonna need a bit more excitement out of you. You sound like you're depressed.
I've also got a phenomenal
There we go.
billet box. Oh, shit. And in there, I've got this thingamajig with a battery, juice, all that jazz. And I picked up, check this out, a UL Caliburn something or other.
X.
And I hate it.
X.
I hate it. I absolutely hate it.
What?
Do you?
I just hate the airflow thing.
It's so hard to get set exactly where you want it.
And
then when you
put it in your pocket, and then
it
you
goes
put
right back
and
out. Yes.
Oh.
I know. I said that. I said that.
And if you don't have it adjusted just right, the airflow is like loud as shit, I feel like.
Well, even at that, sometimes if it just moves by a hair, when you take a hit, it almost sounds like your shit's bubbling in there, like it's
Yeah.
gurgling. And then you can just barely tap that thing, and then it's like perfect again. So yeah,
You gotta really fiddle with it.
You could either do the Mike Vapes black tape or put a little drop of super glue on that bitch.
Why should you have to do that though?
Because it's UL.
You would think that after the 15 Caliburns that have come out in the past 3 months,
Yep.
they would have it down. But no. And there I've got some. I'm really enjoying this deep cuts liquid lately. I've got some guava jelly in 12 milligram. Shit's really good. And that's all I've got. Take it away, the man, the myth, the legend, Michael Vapes.
Good evening, everyone. Hello. Welcome to the show. And by the way, I was the first one in here, Mark. You telling people that you were here for 45 minutes? You're
I got screenshots of
I was the
Mike.
first one in here. Anyway, we got Boxer 21700. I got the almost said intake dual on there.
Damn.
What kind of vapes like it? The Eclipse Dual on top of that. And we have some of Joe Mother Effin Turner's Love Juice inside there, the raspberry custard. And for pods, I'm vaping on my favorite pod and my second favorite pod ever. This is the Smoke Solace, the version 2. Love this thing, man. Awesome. And the new Caliburn 3 doesn't have no issues with no airflow thingy. The A3 over here. Vape's great for pods. Those are my pods right there. Now, I'm also vaping on the Fagin over here.
Oh,
Stubby.
all girth, no length.
Vaping on the Stubby with no door. And I'll explain why there's no door on there during the video. So I'm vaping on that. I got the ether inside there. Got the ether from the Bogan. And inside there we have some of that deep cuts. This one here, the green one. What is that called again?
Apple Cruller.
Apple Psycho Curler.
Is that not one of the best apples you've had in a while?
Yeah, it's pretty good. I like it. I'm still vaping it, so it's pretty good. I actually like that other one better, though.
The
It's
raspberry?
like an apple pie. I like apple pies.
Oh,
better.
okay.
But this stuff is good. What was it called again? Windowsill?
Windowsill, yeah.
Windowsill. I love that shit. Anyway, I'm also vaping on this right here. This is the Pump Squonker. And I got the Sandwich RDA on there. Stupid name. Don't understand why they will call an RDA a sandwich, but misspell it a little bit. So anyway, vaping on that. I have decked, what do you call it? What's that purple one called again? Zook. Zook. I got Zook inside here. And what else, Mike? Oh, I'm also vaping on this here. Got a little MTL action. This also has decked Zook 12 mg. This is the new Berserker Elite, it's called. Basically an MTL setup here. Vapors MD, Vandy Vape, yeah. And that's it. I did have another device. I don't know where it went. Where are you? Anyway, that's over there. Whatever. That's it. That's what I'm vaping on. The other device was from what were they called? Was it Rinco? Rinco Pod. I think that's what it is. Well, the video will be up tomorrow. ST, what are you vaping on?
I'm going to show. Well, I just started vaping again yesterday afternoon, and all I have vaped is Stefan's new favorite, the Caliburn X. So I have not messed with any of the big boy shit. I've just been kind of hitting on this thing from time to time, but I did roughly 4 days straight with no vaping. It's easy for me, like especially when I'm sick. Because I was even telling my wife, we had just talked about this right about the time I'd got sick. I said, man, I'm just sitting here kind of thinking, I said, I'm so glad that I quit smoking forever ago, strictly because I remember when I would really feel sick, but I would still go outside and smoke a cigarette because I just had that feeling in me. And if y'all remember being like the death of ill coming on and you'd still go out and smoke, you'd feel 20 times worse after you came back in, but you still had to do it.
That cough was nasty.
Yes.
The bronchitis cough?
Yes. All that crap. So I'm glad that when I get sick, I don't have this rush to where I can put this to the side for days, get better, and then I kind of have that feeling again, okay, I'm ready to start back up because I'm not quitting, but I can put it on hold to get better quicker and then start my shit back up. I got 2 things come in. Omar starting off kind of during the buffet, but Omar, to his first donation, thank you much, very, very, very much there, Mr. Omar, dropping that Egyptian money. He says, man, Mike Vapes, I miss you, man. I'm happy when you're on the show, bro.
What the fuck? What are you reading?
That was from a little earlier. And Mike's reply is, I don't think Mike likes you, Omar, so I'm just going to put that out there.
What is he saying? I've been here.
Well, you weren't here last week.
Well, yes, I was actually at Mark's couch.
Exactly. He didn't show himself on the screen.
Hanging out at Mark's vape layer.
And then Omar dropped a second donation. Thank you again very much. He said, Stefan, you should really do a YouTube channel. You're fun to listen to, man. I think if you donate and become a member of Stefan's vaping group, that he will start a channel up. So
doesn't he have a GoFundMe for it too?
I think he just started one tonight.
I'll be honest with you, Omar. I'm getting the Patreon set up right now. There's only one tier. It's $500 a month.
There you go.
And it gets all the perks.
There you go. But let's talk about this real quick. We'll get to talking about vaping and a whole bunch of stuff here. But I had some news come across my table. Of course, I'm catching up with news. I kind of turned social media off the past couple of days. Really hadn't looked. I've been more just like watching Netflix and doing bullshit like that here lately, not really messing. I seen this today and I said, oh my God. Y'all realize that we have a child predator from Subway by the name of Jared sitting in prison already. We all know this, correct?
Oh, he's still in prison? Holy shit.
Well, I don't know if he still is or not, but we know he went to prison because of that shit, correct?
Mm-hmm.
We've got a new celebrity named Jared that is about to go against charges of child rape.
Damn. Who's this Jared?
2 different counts. Do y'all know who this Jared is?
Got a vape channel?
This is the main head dude with Adventures with Purpose, the dive team that's been going around doing all these cold cases.
Oh,
that I'd been talking about forever, and everybody, they've got millions of subscribers, and everybody's like, dude, these dudes are genuine right here, and these are some good. Well, it comes to find out that this dude has got 2 different charges on him. Now, here's the thing. They are back from 1992.
Oh, so someone dug up some info on him.
So I'm sitting here thinking,
Wow. He was
That's a
really good at those
long-
dives, huh?
that's a long freaking time ago right there. But I'm wondering if this shit is going to pan out or not like that. And if he does get convicted of this and it does hold true, there's a lot of folks that have been donating shit tons of money to that group to go around and do what they're doing. And if you watch this guy on video, he is always breaking down into tears, talking to these families about, yeah, we really want to find your family member. And, you know, we want to do this, we want to do that. This man has either turned into the best actor and don't give a damn about any of y'all, or he has some skeletons in his closet that he thought was never going to be turned up. And it looks like things are about to turn around. So I'm curious to see how this one's going to play out right here. Again, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was going to say, I'm pretty sure somebody in chat probably knows this because there's probably a few pedophiles watching. But when you get busted for something like that, does it say like if you were like fucking a kid, or if you were dating a chick who was like 16, or?
Well, apparently too, the charges are stemming from Utah, and Utah has nothing expires. So there's not a statute of limit on this right here of like, hey, things have died out. You can't go back that far. And, you know, apparently it doesn't matter it doesn't matter when this shit happened. You can be charged on it.
How many years ago was this?
Back in 1992. So we're what? Pushing.
And why did they wait so many years?
There's barely any news out on it right now. It's just there's charges out there, and they stem from 2 different months in the year of 1992.
What if he was 19 and dating a 17-year-old?
Again, I don't even know what it is. Well, no.
Or would that be
Statutory rape and child rape to me are 2 different things.
Oh, it's okay.
So
I don't even know who this person is, by the way. So I'm just asking questions. I don't.
Yeah, well, the sad part is that their YouTube channel that used to be about 15, 20 subscribers, and then ST started talking about it and promoting it real heavy on this channel, and now they've skyrocketed to millions of subscribers, and so
I wish they'd give me some of them back over here. But
way to go, ST.
Brent, go.
Brent says he was 16 then. How old? Something.
Well, that's the whole point. What I was saying, how many years ago? Okay, so the guy was maybe 17, let's say. 17. How old was the victim?
Well, that's the thing. If it's a child that can't consent, it's going to be considered rape.
Well, look, if it was like a 10-year-old, for example, yeah, the guy should go to jail.
But to me,
but if she was like 16 and he's 17,
I don't even know if it's a she, to be honest. All that I've heard.
I know right nowadays.
Well, what I'm saying is, all that I've heard of, it was child rape. So he either could have been, and again, all speculation, not saying that the shit, I'm just going by. So where I got this information from, because ever since Mark's got me hooked up with Daryl Brooks, and I talk to him every day now, I subscribe to Law and Crime channel, and they put shit out left and right. And apparently they have dug into this a little bit, and they put out a video today. It was either today or yesterday about it. And again, they weren't trying to press anything because they don't have all the news yet. But apparently the charges have been created, and he's been charged with it. But here's something else too. I've been wondering, because I was watching them there pretty hardcore for a while. Well, over the past couple of months, he's disappeared. He's never in the videos anymore. And nobody has ever said, like, why isn't the main dude in the videos anymore? And I just was like, well, maybe he's busy with family. Maybe something's going on. Now things are starting to make sense. Something's going on where he can't be in the public right now.
Oh, he was busy, all right.
Why the fuck can you just bring up something 30 years ago and then arrest? That's fucking weird, man.
Well, I mean, think about it, Mark. If somebody killed somebody 35 years ago, and then you finally found the body, you would still. You don't get to be like, oh well, you got away with it for 30 years. We ain't gonna worry about it no more.
I mean, I would think if you can get away with something for at least like 5 or 10 years, then you should be clear of it.
Well,
Or you can't be convicted of it.
I
I
don't.
would always nail chicks under 18 when I was like 18 or 19. That was like normal.
People were saying that she was 9 years old.
Oh, okay, that's a whole different story then, right there.
Okay, so there might be a little bit more information out there that I don't even know yet, but I'm saying, man, these folks have been like, and the rest of his crew is cool and all that. I mean, they at the moment they seem to be cool. I thought they were all cool, but now it looks like they might be digging in everybody's shit trying to find some damn skeletons. But
I'm telling you, man, YouTubers that they have something with kids. I don't know. I've never met like a community that's all about.
What was it you were telling me about? You used to spend quite a bit of time at a private island resort. Didn't you?
Did you say you were
took-
good friends with the guy that hung himself?
Yeah, you said something about you had season tickets on the Lolita Express, didn't you? You said,
oh man, so I keep your eyes glued out for this one because I'm real curious, and I'll keep y'all updated as much as what I can find out about it. But I think there's about to be some shit going on right here with this one. So, see, the Juice Man said the same thing I just said a second ago.
no statute of limitations.
In Utah, yeah, and that's what I was learning off of that channel today. That's what they were saying. So that's the reason why, for whatever reason now, from 1992, that this has just popped up now.
How do you prove something that was 30 years ago?
They were talking about that. They said, now, once you go to court about this, however it's going to play out, which obviously if there are charges that go through and everything, and you've got to go to court, how do you prove something from this long ago?
I mean, you literally just have to go up there and be like, "No, I didn't."
Unless he has like.
How do you, first of all, texting wasn't a thing back then. There's no electronic trail.
No
No,
emails.
no.
Maybe
I
he
mean-
had like a weird birthmark on his
What-
penis that the kid can remember.
What did they do? Did they catch the fucking carrier pigeon that they sexted with? I don't understand. How do you prove?
The only thing I can think of in a situation like this, somebody else knew about this and has kept their what?
Lone Wolf, right? He admitted it in emails.
I say I didn't even read that, and I wasn't going to say him, but I was going to say maybe there was another adult that also knew about this that kept quiet that no longer could keep quiet.
She might have confronted him in an email, and he admitted it or something.
Could be.
Wouldn't that person get in trouble though?
That's what he said. She emailed him about it, and he admitted it.
There you go.
Yeah, but see, I take everything with a grain of salt. This is just chat. You know.
It's like, hey, did you molest a kid? Yes. Send. Like that's gotta be. You might as well just call the cops and turn yourself in if you're gonna do that.
Like, if anybody ever emailed that to Mark, like he would be like, "Yeah, I sure did." He would think it was funny.
Well,
The
whoever.
bad reading at court.
I guess I'm running for president on election day because we got ST for president. But he said there is proof, and Jared admitted it. So I haven't seen all that because I haven't done like. I only just caught this video earlier today, and I could only watch it for a little bit. But I was like stunned when I heard about this. I'm like, because of course, Law and Crime used a little clickbait, you know, and then talking about popular dive group or something caught up in some child rape. And I was like, as soon as I seen dive group, they're what's hot right now with the dive group. And sure enough, and then so I'm thinking the other main dude, his name is Doug. He's got like a big long beard looking thing. And I'm like, no, don't tell me it's this dude. But then it turns out to be the main man of the bunch.
How stupid do you have to be to talk about something in a fucking email?
Especially nowadays.
Well, you know what? I'm kind of happy he did it.
Oh yeah, I mean me too. Like if he did
Should
it,
have been fucking around with a 9-year-old.
yeah, 100%. I'm just
Yeah.
amazed at the stupidity.
Well,
Well,
there's a lot. Remember, Steven, there's a lot of stupid people in this world.
That's true.
So he raped a relative of the family. The he or she, whatever, was between 9 and 10 years old, and he was 7 years older. So if he was 10 or she was 10, then he was 17.
Yeah.
And I guess he raped the kid in their bedroom, and then a second time at their grandparents' house or something.
yeah, because like the first one that was showing, there was a charge from January, and then there's a couple of months later, there's another charge, but it's all in the same year.
Probably his cousin.
That's crazy. Yeah, probably.
I can't believe you haven't been charged, Mark, with all the crazy shit you used to be involved with.
You know, I pay these kids off. If there's one thing I've learned from my
No. We did not say that on this channel. So anyway,
No,
but again, let
you
me
stupid.
let me.
Hey, like I said, there's a lot of stupid people in here.
Thing you could have said, dude.
Let me stop this shit real quick, because I know this man's going to have an aneurysm in his hospital bed if I don't say something right now. Everybody, stop what you're doing. Marvin Norton's been in here for just a little while, but everybody say happy birthday to Marvin. He doesn't know what day it is, and he thinks every day is a birthday. When Marvin wakes up, he don't even know he doesn't know what a day is. That's how old he is now. So everybody, wish Marvin a happy birthday, Marvin. We love you. Sooner or later, and it's probably going to be later, me and you going to be hooking up.
Happy birthday, Marvin.
By the way, folks, it is election day, so I hope everybody got out there and did y'all's voting, because I can tell you this, I didn't vote at all this year because I was sick as a dog. I know Mark probably, well, never mind, Mark didn't go vote.
Today was voting day?
Well, today was voting day, yes. Mark probably thinks it's time to vote for, the new dog catcher or whatever, but...
How do you vote anyways? You go online or what?
I think you can just do it out your mailbox now, or you can, go order a pizza and scratch off a ticket and do a vote like that if you want. I don't know.
Yeah, and I think, Mark, actually, you don't even have to, if I remember correctly, you don't even have to actually vote to vote, so you don't have to worry about it. You probably.
Actually, I think where you live, Mark, your dog could even vote.
That's awesome.
If you know of any dead people.
Oh, dead people are allowed to vote. That's
Yes, that is. You got it. You still have some rights when you're dead, and one of them is that you could still keep voting. So, but
well, look, as a family member, I'm voting for them because I know what they would have voted.
exactly.
It really surprised me that, fun fact, Jesus Christ has been voting blue for the past, 50 years. Pretty interesting.
Big shout out to our main man, Mr. Angel Gomez. Angel never comes over here anymore, but he started to show his presence a little bit. So big shout out to Angel. And I see another one out there. I know I haven't got to see the actual pictures yet, but I know for a fact Cheryl's birthday was not too long ago, and this lady received like 4 or 5 Lambos from her husband. And I thought it was going to be one of them deals where he would say, like, pick the one you want. And she's like, well, I want all of them. He's like, well, sure. I mean, we're that rich. We can do that kind of stuff. So
She's not bad looking for 75. She turned 75.
I'm not getting into all that. But, Mark just wants to get the pot stirring on this shit.
I think Mark wants this channel removed. I really do.
But, oh, man. Other than that...
How do we, I don't even, like, how do you go from that to vape? How do you go from child rape
that's where
to
my
vape?
That's where the gears are working in my mind, because I'm like, I gotta think of something about vaping. This is the longest running vape show. I will say this though, It's kind of got the same meaning to it, but our favorite folks over there at the Brad's Auto World, you know, they're always hooking folks up with some
I
of.
guarantee you this is not a promotion.
They've got some of the finest auto parts in the business, but he just got in, or I don't know if he just got them in, but he does have some of these new radiators on standby. They're called the Stubbies. And if y'all are looking for some stubby radiators, he's got them over there. So if y'all are looking, definitely go check it out.
Speaking of stubby radiators,
Yeah, here we go.
for the people in chat that have a stubby radiator, if they've ran into two issues that I've run into with my stubby radiator. Number one is this is blue, and it's two different colors. So I'm wondering if anybody has experienced that. And also, I have the Ether, which is Bogan's RTA, Bogan's bridge inside with the tank, the borrow, inside his mod, and I have wobbling with the door. So I'm wondering if it's just mine that's two-tone colors that don't match, and his burrow doesn't fit in here, or others aren't having a problem. There you go. Let's see what chat has to say. ST, take it away.
Y'all heard the question, so we need answers in chat. I'm waiting for the first one that's going to throw it up. What the hell?
My mic is really low. My bad.
Everyone's been praising that mod. Like, I haven't heard anybody say anything, so it might maybe just be yours. I don't know.
Yeah, I love the mod, even with the issues, whatever. With the doors, the tank isn't really an issue because I could just slap in any other burrow inside here. I think it's because the rubber plug is sticking out too much and it's interfering with the door. Because I've tried a whole bunch of other tanks and it doesn't do that. Only with this one here.
Leo,
it's more of the two-tone colors. It's like, what the hell?
Leo just said that same with the purple, it's a two-tone. Is there's a purple one?
Yeah, there's a purple
Yeah.
one.
Okay.
So somebody else said same problem with the black one. Not on mine. Like that's the same color.
Partha just said, yeah, Mike, Jay Hayes mentioned about dual tone on his black stubby as well.
Yeah.
Did y'all see that FT got smooched? Is that FT as in fast tech? What the fuck does smooched mean? Like someone kissed him?
Huh?
I have no idea what MechMod guy is trying to say.
All right, so Mark Hardy says, at my vapes, the ether fits perfectly. It's the adapter that's the issue. Cut the back piece off the adapter with your flush cuts. Ooh, let me see what that is. Back piece.
Yeah, but that doesn't make sense because you said it worked with the other Boros.
Yeah. Oh, I know what he wants me to cut off. I see what the problem is. I see. This piece that goes inside, he's telling me to cut off this piece off of there. But that's kind of the way you pull it out.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Mark,
right, that's what's creating the problem there.
Mark said the next run of Stubby, the adapter will not have the back part.
So they already know about this issue.
Apparently so.
I don't keep up on who's got issues with what. I try to be a little bit blind going into a video and just giving my opinion on it. Oh, wait, I feel it. Just by... Let me see if I get the focus. Where is it?
So this is pretty much going to be like another pulse situation where there's like 3 different versions.
See the wobble?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That's because of that back piece in there. All right. And, but other than that, I think the mod's awesome. Well, and I got the Doodad's Custom, the blue drip tip on there.
Ooh, that's nice.
Yeah, it looks sick.
That's a nice drip tip.
Now, you see that he's got this right here. After saying this, Mark, would you would you dare to say, would you try this one out and give it a go to see if this would be something satisfying for you? Or do you
That
just
looks
know?
better. The tank is bigger. Like the burrow tank itself is bigger, right? How much juice does that thing hold? A lot.
The one that comes with it,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's massive though.
Yeah, I mean it's a lot bigger. That would probably be a little bit more enjoyable than a regular billet box, in my opinion. It
You know
looks
what doesn't make any sense to me though? It's so I don't get the. I like it a lot. I really do. The form factor to me, it would have been more suited for like a 21700.
That's
Because
what I
think about
thought it was.
Yeah, think about it because it's so thick, you can make it a little bit like height wise, a little bit more, do a 21700, and then you've got all day because you're not gonna have to worry about refilling. Your battery life is gonna be good. It's like I like it a lot, and I'm sure they'll probably do a 21700 version, but I don't
It's
know.
nice. Oh, I think somebody in chat asked if I'm having problems with the chip. No, no problems with the chipset on here. Oh, it's a nice mod. I also got this. I got this color too. I don't like this color on it, but it's kind of this is the silver. But look at the silver.
Oh, that's nice.
It's got the two-tone going.
It's two different colors.
Yeah.
Too.
That's crazy.
It's like
That's like a pretty big fuck up.
yeah.
I mean, I think it's cool, you know, having that larger tank and all this and that, but I ultimately myself, I think I'd get it and probably almost be in the same position I am with any of these other burrow devices. It might use it a time or two, but I'm going to resort back to my other ways of doing things.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what the issue with this is? I'll give you guys I know because if I'm not mistaken, I think these mods are made in the same factory. I think Davpo is making them for them. And they're the same, basically billet aluminum with the same anodizing that the clutch has.
Mm.
So when we had originally were doing the clutches, the one thing we noticed is that when they're anodizing it, you're supposed to we had anodized them with the frames separately from the doors. So if it's not from the same batch of anodizing, you're gonna get a different shade. So we had done that, and there was a big mistake. There was a lot of them had to go. I think I might have somewhere down here the original clutch. I have a prototype of it where the doors are a different color than the frame. And that was because they were anodized separately. So they had done a whole bunch of them that were like that and got them all scrapped. They all went in the garbage, and we made sure to make new ones where the doors and the frame are anodized together, so the color is the same on it. That's something they didn't do with these, but they should have, in my opinion. Especially for a door that's right on the face.
Yeah.
Like that
It is.
This will look cool though. I want to know what I want to get with this. If they make them, Ray, I saw that you messaged me. I'll check it out. But this will look good with clear, maybe cleared, like dark frosted doors, or like a dark, like a blue, translucent blue doors on here.
Mm-hmm.
Something like a two-tone like that. I think will look cool with this. Yeah, look for some doors. I like this mod. I think it's awesome. I love the chipset on here. I love the chipset. Just the whole interface of it. I like
And
it.
the way it looks when it's scrolling looks pretty
Yeah,
cool.
I really like it. The chip. It's nice. It's nice and vibrant. Look how bright that is.
Yeah, that does look nice.
I can't wait to see what your thoughts on the tank are that comes with it because I really, really enjoy it.
The tank, if it vapes like this one, do I have it here? Or no, I got it at the sink. The one I recently reviewed, the Kylan Mesh. The Kylan Mesh burrow system, that was fucking awesome. That vape great. It was the first time that I've ever had like that satisfying mesh vape, and it was because of it's in a condensed chamber, and the liquid is being what do you call it? Gravity fed.
Well, this one's not a mesh. This one's just a regular coil. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Oh, that's right. That's a regular coil. I don't know why I'm thinking it's a mesh, and I even looked at it. It's a 4-post.
Yeah, yeah, and
Or,
it's
yeah,
top coil.
that's
So
right.
it's,
That's right. For some reason, I'm thinking mesh. I don't know why. I haven't used it yet, so I'm not sure. I only opened it up, looked at it, everything.
Well,
But the rods on that from using RTAs, they work.
very
So it
well.
should work beautiful.
you're thinking of Joel's shit when his little burrow that had the rods. So you're thinking of mesh on
Yes,
that.
that's why. Of the rods, I don't know why.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I was looking at the tank. I know it's not a mesh. For some reason, when he showed his, all I thought was Joel's tank for some reason, and
Yeah.
mesh came to my head. I'm getting old, guys. I just turned 50. So, getting old. Well, I am old, actually.
Did you ever? I mean, y'all know that I'm old, and even though me and Mike are now the same age, did y'all ever think y'all'd see Mike Vapes on here at 50 years of age, and us still doing this shit on here? Mark's only got a few more years to go, and then we can all be looking at Mark going, I don't know, though. There's no way we'll make it that long. There's no way.
Unless you want to go another 20 years, you ain't gonna.
And I'll be in the ground by the time that little Stefan over here makes it to 50. So
I'm not smiling at you being in the ground. I'm just smiling at being.
no, he's going, yeah, I'm going to overtake all of this crap on
That's right.
YouTube.
And then when you go in the ground, I get the channel. Leave me the key.
I wonder if our videos will be like floating on the internet for like years and years and years. Like you could dig up like an old video like 20 years later.
What is,
That's my grandpa right there.
and I seen this not too long ago because for sometimes it hits me, but I always forget what year it was. What year was it that YouTube made its debut?
I don't know. That's a good question. Someone's Googling it right now.
February 14th, 2005.
So how long ago was 2005?
17 years.
Yes, 17 years.
So there should be some videos out there that are 17 years old floating around. Somebody's got shit from 2005 when they first released their crap onto YouTube. It's got to be out there floating still. I mean,
You know, I was looking for these old vape videos that I used to, like from like a bunch of different people from back from I don't know, like 2015 or something like that. I couldn't find nothing past like I think 8 or 9 years.
Yeah, because you won't find them because everyone's taking those videos down because remember we were telling everyone where they could get stuff. And a lot of those old channels that have videos from back then and they vanished from YouTube, these people, their channels have been taken down.
Oh, yeah, I've been trying. I just sometimes you'll get lucky and you'll see a video floating out there.
yep. Oh, Omar feeling generous again tonight. Omar, thank you for dropping some of that hard-earned Egyptian royal money of yours. He says, honestly, if you got to choose Geek Vape or Lost Vape, choose what, Omar? You can't just say Geek Vape or Lost Vape. Are you talking about what company I like the most or what particular product that
Lost
each
Vape.
one of
Just
them?
say I like Lost Vape.
We'll go with Lost Vape tonight.
But I also like Geek Vape better.
But that is true. I do like Geek Vape too. So.
Mark Hardy says, at Mike Vapes, have a look at Obey Robot. They have a good range of doors available for the stubby, different airflows, etc. Speaking of that, thank you, Mark. I should look on there, even though I've been on their site. And as a matter of fact, I'm actually right now working with Obey Robot because there'll be a whole bunch of Mike Vape stuff on the Obey Robot website very soon.
Nice.
Yep.
Dave
I
McClellan.
just found. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Well, I was going to say, Dave McClellan just said, "What is the oldest YouTube video still up?" Question mark. He says a video from YouTube co-founder. What is that? Javid?
Yeah, he's got some kind of weird name like Jutin, Jetin, something.
Me at the zoo.
I literally, that's what I was about to say. I just pulled it up. The first ever YouTube video created. It's an 18-second video of a guy at the zoo standing in front of elephants going, Yeah, the pretty cool thing about elephants is they got really long trunks. That's about all there is to say. And then that's the end of the video.
Is it like some real crusty, pixelated video taken from some shitty device?
We're talking 240p.
There's a video from a dude who did a vlog in 2006 or 2007, Amazing Phil, and he was a kid, and now he still has his channel going, and he's got 3.9 million subscribers, and now he's like an adult.
And what? So this was started when?
This is like 16 years ago, I think it.
What was his most current video that he's put up?
10 days ago.
Wow, there you go. Been on the
Look at
tube.
what's his name? Marquise. What's his name?
Marquise
MK
Brown?
How
Yeah.
long has he been going?
Well, if you look at his first videos, he was just a kid
Oh,
doing videos. Yeah.
I never looked at his old videos.
But
Yep.
you think about it though. I mean, like myself, I've been on since 2015. And I know that Mark's been on longer than that. Mark, you've been on what, since 2010?
No, I maybe watching videos, but not recording videos.
When do you think your first?
Probably right around when everyone else, or
No,
shortly.
because you were doing videos on other shit before you were even doing the vaping shit.
No, I just no. I would.
Yeah,
I
you were doing guitar shit, smoking cigarettes. You don't
yeah,
remember?
that was just like a random upload from like a phone. That wasn't like anything serious. So I wouldn't even consider that. That was maybe once a year or some shit. I put a video up.
But what's his name?
Duh.
Marquise, his videos though are, if you look at from the beginning till now, I think he's got the best YouTube channel.
Oh yeah.
Everyone, the guy is awesome
Yeah.
videos he does.
Oh,
And
yeah.
Dave, yes, I am excited. Yellowstone and the Curse of Oak Island are starting next week,
Hold on.
or is it this week?
This
Isn't
coming
Yellowstone this week?
Sunday night is the 2-hour special
Yellowstone.
for Yellowstone. Yes,
Yep.
thank you very much.
Well, technically, that's next week. Remember, Sunday's the beginning of the week.
For you, for me, it's the last day of the week.
No, and you didn't know that Sunday is the first day of the week.
I'm telling you, for me, it's the
I
last day of the
know,
week.
I know that. I'm talking about. I'm gonna say by law, if there is a law for it. But yeah. But anyway, yes.
But
next
two, if you remember by law, Central Time is the correct time.
week. No, it's not. It's always Eastern.
Actually, no, Central is the law. That's a fact.
It's Eastern.
Omar, look at Omar. He's going nuts tonight. Thank you again for the donation. He says, Pod System Wise, give me your top 5 in 2022 so far.
Don't worry, guys, I got it. There's no top 5, Omar. That's going to be the Caliburn X. You're going to want to go ahead and pick yourself up the Caliburn X.
Omar, I already gave my top 2 in the beginning during my buffet. Thank you.
There you go.
All the Caliburns, pretty much.
Yep.
No, not Caliburn. I have a smoke product here, the Solus too.
Well, Mark doesn't get that from them anymore because he didn't play by the rules with smoke anymore.
What's nice about that one? Anything or? just
What, this?
Yeah.
I reviewed this one. God, a couple of months ago,
Oh wow, you're still using it?
and it's oh, by the way, it's the same pod,
Damn.
and I've taken it on all my trips with me. I vape it all the time.
Damn.
It's still going strong. As a matter of fact, I got it. Oh, actually, I still got liquid. Yeah, good.
Jesus.
Thing is awesome.
Is it a gasket fill or?
Mouthpiece is banging on it, and as you can see on it, oh, there's something missing, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. Fill from the top.
It's top fill, baby.
Yep.
There it is.
I think
Love
you
this.
first did that. Everyone's taking it now.
So anyway, I've been this. I understand people complain, oh shit, leaks, whatever. I think even with this video, people complain they leak. I just said this is the same pod. Been vaping it for God knows a couple of months now, and this shit's dry. Look at it.
Yeah. How?
You know what, though? I've had a lot of different pod systems, and mainly Caliburns that are like the top fill like that. I have never, ever had a single issue of leaking out of any of them.
Never. You know what it is too? they leak in the heat. So to give you a per example, a lot of people don't know this. There's tricks that you could do. So, for example, in the summertime, and also in airplanes, if you're in a plane with your vapes, turn them upside down, like this, and put it in your pocket. Can't leak. It's a great thing about them. You know that?
Well, it's because
I heard that with tanks or something, I think, right?
Yeah, I do that with my tanks too. Like this here inside I got my bag. I have it like this upside down inside the bag. So you can see right now, look where the liquid is.
Yep.
It can't leak.
yeah.
And I had a pod system on a plane once, and I didn't flip it. And when I got off the plane, I took a vape, and it was just pure juice that came in my mouth. Like, it was flooded to shit.
Yeah, I turn all my shit upside down, and in the summertime, because I always carry this with me, always have the pod in the pocket, just in case. That's my reserve. I don't know. You leave the house by mistake, and you forgot to swap the batteries. Your batteries die. At least I have this inside my pocket, ready to go. So, and I keep this, like I said, upside down in the pocket.
Did they change the pods, Mike?
On what?
The Solus 2.
I think so. I have the original Solus upstairs.
No, because on the Solus 2, I was looking it up because I thought I remembered it being a plug.
Yeah, I think the original Solus was a plug. This one here is the newest one. I'm pretty sure it's called the Solus.
Well,
Hold
that
up.
says Solus
Maybe
2
it's a
right
different
there.
one.
Oh, shit, he's got the wrong... Mike's getting old. Look at him.
Yes, he
Oh,
is.
no, it's not the Solus. My bad. It's the Iggy.
Oh,
Mike!
It looks like the Solus.
He's
It's the
slipping.
Iggy.
He is slipping. I will give that.
Wow.
I
He's
just turned
50.
50. Leave me
He's
alone.
50.
I'm 50. Now I can just say, whenever I fuck up, I just say I'm 50 now. I'm old.
That's not the Mike I know.
It's
Wow.
the Iggy.
You know, Apple does something that I really don't care about, but Apple likes to go into your photos and create like little memories for you and notify you every once in a while that, hey, on this particular date, this is what you were doing. And they'll put together like a little photo op for you. Well, I happened to open my phone the other day and there was a picture. I don't know why, because the dates didn't seem to match up, but it was a picture of me, Mark, and Angela sitting in a plane. So I knew right off the bat that picture was from when the three of us flew together to go to the rally. And it brought back one of my little memories of having Mark sit in the middle of me and Angela while we're flying. And our seat was like towards the way front of the plane where everybody hangs out at and is looking at you. And Mark, when Mark vapes on a plane, Mark is not discreet at all. Motherfucker, I was sitting right next to you. I watched you.
But I hold that shit in.
You do kind of hold it in, but you still kind of blow things out a little bit. And it's almost like there's this little haze kind of around us. And it makes my heart rush thinking somebody is going to see this shit right here. Somebody is going to see this.
This is Mark on a plane. He stands up. Look at this. I started laughing. Anyway, he takes a hit. I'm holding it in. Tells everyone.
Oh man, it was hysterical flying because we know Mark has no filter, and you know he just says the most random shit. And when you're in a plane 30,000 feet up, and you can't go anywhere else, and people have to hear what's going on, it can turn into some tenseful moments. They're thinking, man, this might not be good. But
Hey, was that the trip where Mark was just farting like crazy too, on a plane?
No, I don't think.
no, I don't think that
It
was
was
the
one
one.
trip. I think Mark had told a story when he was on a plane. He was just farting like crazy. So nobody sits next to you.
Yep.
I think it was right.
Yep.
It was on that airline where you just
Yep. Southwest.
first come first
Southwest.
serve.
Yep.
It's the best way to do it. When you sit down, just look disgusting. Like just make yourself look disgusting. So no one wants to sit next to you. And you
Mark
get
sits down, pulls his shirt up, has his gun out. And he's just
I remember when I got on the plane once, I took my shirt off and I had my Dago tee under it, and I just sat there, and my little Dago tee just sitting there all like blown out, and nobody wanted to sit next to me. I'm like, oh, thank God.
Oh man, dude. We've done a lot of crazy shit all over this country. Oh man. Some of the memories we have about it, but I still think out of all the shit that we've ever done together as a group, that house has to sit probably at least one of the top 4 when we did the rally, staying in the murder house.
oh my god.
Yeah, for y'all it was top 4 because y'all had bedrooms.
Even, what was it in the basement? Was it like a mattress in a room? It looked like
I'm pretty sure that diver we were talking about earlier had a fucking dungeon in that house. It was a broken down bathroom and a mattress.
Yep.
And that was it. That was all that was down there. And some buckets to drain the fucking blood, I'm assuming.
We
oh my god.
we
That place was rented out for sex parties because they had that bag of lingerie.
Yep.
They had all them rubbers that like. There was all this shit just randomly placed in the house.
And then it was 35 degrees inside the house.
Yep.
Yes.
And my bedroom was in between the living room and the kitchen. And for privacy, I had a curtain.
Yeah. Mirrors all over, I think, in that room.
Couldn't beat off nothing. It was miserable.
We literally sat in groups, large groups in Zoom with one particular person online looking at Airbnbs and all the pictures we seen of this place. We were like, oh yeah, this one is going to be nice right here. This is definitely going to be. The sad thing is that me, Mark, Angela, and oh gosh,
What's his name? Patrick, I think.
Patrick, we were the first ones to show up at the house. And as soon as we walked in, we were like, oh shit, here we go. Here's the stuff that they left out of the pictures.
Well, pictures could be deceiving, man.
Yes.
You know what? My cousin rented an Airbnb in Tampa, and the pictures were all great. But that's what when he got there, all the plumbing was broken. He had to call plumbers up, whatever. And then he decided, you know what? Fuck this. And he demanded his money back to get another B&B. But the pictures showed this place was off the hook. But the place was a fucking rundown shithole when he walked in it. It smelled like mold, mildew.
Oh.
I remember that I was pitched. We're all staying in a super badass house for the rally. Do you want to join? And I said, hell yeah, that sounds great. And then when I landed, I texted and said, hey, I just landed. Can you send me the address? And the response I got was, hold on, we may be going to a hotel instead.
So bad.
We knew we were watching live footage of Ron and Mike. Did y'all have somebody else with y'all? Was it just y'all two that drove in together?
No, it's just the two of us.
So they were doing a live feed coming in, and we got into their live feed in their chat section because we're already in the house. And Mark's doing his live feed walking around the house. So everybody's watching everybody's shit. And I'm already going, Ron, there is no way in hell Ron's going to stay here. Mike, maybe, but Ron, hell no. Ron's looking for a hotel as soon as he gets there and sees his shit. And I'm thinking, dude, this weekend is about to get nuts because we're about to all revamp and really have some shit messed up. But dude, everybody, when we got there, because we had a lot of folks there, everybody just said, you know what? We're going to stick this one out.
Look, it would have been fine if at least the heat worked in the fucking place, but it was fucking cold in there.
Oh,
Cold as shit.
Yeah. Well, now I will say this. The adjoining rooms that Mark and Angela and I had
Those were the only rooms that
Those
had.
rooms stayed. The heat was actually going through those rooms, but
Must have been nice.
They were lucky. They were the first ones to get there. Oh shit! Let's go grab the rooms with heat.
And then
I'm
we had
wondering
that
why'd they leave
dealer.
the beautiful room? There's a beautiful room. There was better than all the other ones. They left it. That was Phenom's room. Had no heat.
There were some crackheads living in a tent, like right outside the window in the middle.
yes.
Where should we keep our special guests, Stefan and Patrick? Oh, I know. The makeshift room by the kitchen and the couch.
Oh, man.
We fell asleep to our teeth chattering.
Pete,
And then when I finally fell asleep, here's my favorite part. The last night I finally fell asleep. I'm shivering the whole night, right? Fucking hypothermia starting to set in. I don't even think I fell asleep. I think I blacked out. And I'm in a slight coma. And then all of a sudden, the next morning, what wakes me up is the sound of Mark, as loudly as possible, dragging his suitcase down the fucking stairs. At first, I thought like somebody was taking shots at us. I thought we were like, legitimately. I was like, what the fuck is that? And then you hear Mark going, oh my God, these stairs fucking suck. And I'm like, yeah.
There were a lot of stairs in that place.
oh yes, there were, and they were those. Now that was the one good thing about that. The house was shit, but whoever made those old school hardwood stairs, that thing, you could have burnt the house down, and the set of stairs would have stayed with the house. So they wasn't going anywhere.
Look, the
But
house was a nice house.
it was. It
The
just
house was a nice house that needed an update, big time.
yes.
It was just basically one of those houses that they've been Airbnb-ing it so long that shit breaks and they don't fix nothing in it.
The scariest thing to that house was for me is when we walked into that weird kitchen and we turned around and looked, and there was a door you could just kind of push open, and as soon as you pushed it open, you seen these old school horror movie set of stairs going down into something that had no railings to hold on to. So if you couldn't hold on to shit, we knew Mark wasn't going to be able to make it down it, but the son of a bitch did. He made it down and up. But dude, when he went down there and he just started going nuts, I could hear him screaming down there because he was finding all this shit that was all over the place. And it was like, man, this ain't gonna be good. Another thing
About the
is,
Barbarian movie, it literally looked like that downstairs.
Yes.
It literally looked like a dungeon, straight up.
It was creepy. Yeah, it was creepy.
and the bad thing was, when we went there, it wasn't like super cold out, but it was cold as fuck in the evenings because the wind was always blowing hard. But when we went and stood at that rally for damn near 6 hours, and then we went and ate, you know, when you were getting home, it was kind of like, man, I'm ready to get home, get warmed up, and, you know, and just chill. Dude, you had to come home to a cold ass house still.
Dude, it
so
was warmer outside. What are you talking about? I was ready to sleep with the dude across the street in the tent.
Speaking of going to eat, do you remember after the rally when we went to go, let's go do dinner? And they were like, well, where are we going to go do dinner at? Well, let's go here. It's a short walk.
Yep.
Let's just head that way. And we walked like 12 miles after standing for 8 hours outside.
Dude, that
Yes.
restaurant was good though.
It
Was
was.
it was it the Italian
It was
restaurant?
an Italian
right?
restaurant, yeah.
It was
it
fucking
Italian
good.
or was it? I was thinking seafood for some reason.
No, it was an Italian.
We walked 2 blocks, and I flagged down a cab and just hopped in at the. I'm like, there ain't no way I'm walking.
To this day, I could not believe it. Me and Toby from Haystown Vapes, we were walking together talking. Mark and Angela was, 100 foot ahead of us walking. Everybody was just kind of spaced out walking. We're walking, and Toby keeps looking at me, says, you know what, dude, I'm about to call us an Uber. And I said, man, I think it's just right up here. He said, dude, I'm about to get us an Uber. And I said, shit, ain't nobody doing no damn Uber. All of a sudden, I see Mark turn, and there's a car that just pulls off the side of the road, and they get in it and leave. I said, damn it, that son of a bitch called an Uber right while we were walking. So
It was far. Fuck that.
yeah, and then Toby said, you know what, hell with this. So we got us an Uber up to it, and I think everybody started doing that shit.
Yep.
So
I think I walked the whole way.
Oh my god.
But it was fun because it warmed me up so that when I got back to the house, they didn't let me. Dude, it was bad. They didn't let me use a shower. I couldn't use the restroom. I didn't have a door.
Do
He
you
used the guy across the street. He used the tent guy's bathroom.
Yeah,
you-
the guy outside with the tent hosed me down with a fire extinguisher.
do y'all remember the first night we were there? So we all got
I
there.
remember me and Steve were trying to troubleshoot the heat the whole time.
That true.
We're
But do
trying
you
to fix the place.
do you remember the whole group of us? We walked like 2 or 3 blocks to that grocery store,
Yes.
and we were all going to get something because we didn't want like one person to have to carry in a shit ton of bags. So we were like, all right, everybody get something, put it in a bag, and then we'll all tote that shit back. Dude, the wind was whipping.
Oh,
it was cold as hell that evening. And we bought some of the craziest shit to bring back. And now this was going to be our dinner for the night. Dude, we bought like some nasty ass shit.
It was all
that
junk food.
night. Yes, it
Every
was.
bit of it.
But
There wasn't any actual food in
No.
that building. And
Nah, the
then
only time
we got
the only
back in
time
the
we ate-
microwave. Didn't
No,
the
the only-
microwave have like tape over it and shit? We couldn't even use it.
Everything had tape on it. Everything was broken. I think the only food we ate there was when Phenom ordered all those trays of food from that restaurant.
yes.
And then we got
Didn't
the.
we have to bribe them to bring it to us? or
The
some
dude
shit?
took forever to get there with it
He was
because
on a bike.
he was on a bike.
This shit was cold. as
It
shit.
was.
Fucking cold.
Everything was cold.
And then Phenom said, "Dude, the food is ice cold when you got here." He's like, "Well, yeah, I'm on a bike."
Yeah.
If you heard of the term shithole, that's what DC is. Washington DC is just a plain old shithole.
Oh man.
dude,
What it
shit
is.
was-
Ugh,
Man, it was rough.
Never,
But
ever,
you know
ever
what?
again.
We had a fucking blast.
Yeah,
It
we
was
were all
fun.
together. We had a good time. You know what's fun is that shit like that when it happens. Sometimes it's good because it's something that in the future we could talk about it and we'll laugh about it.
Oh yeah, definitely. There was a lot
still-
of good laughs.
I think about that when we whatever that fucking stupid ass game was that we played.
Oh God.
Do you remember that shit?
I remember. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was-
I can't remember, but
Yes.
all I remember is Mark did some retarded shit and had me fucking crying.
Wasn't
laughing
it
so
like?
hard.
Wasn't it like?
It was
You have to continue the sentence, or was it more trivia? Some sort of trivia game where you
Some
go in a
trivia.
circle.
I
Yeah.
think it was.
it
I thought it
turns-
was
We
like
were in
acting out or
teams.
something.
We were all like in
Teams,
teams.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't it like you had to act out something and then somebody said
Yeah,
whatever
Oh,
you.
it was like a charades, wasn't it?
That's what it was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and Mark, so it was something like kayaking or something, and Mark had to act it out, and he's just like,
Oh man. Yeah, that was a.
That's when I first got introduced to yoga pants. My first time wearing them. Oh, ever since that, I love them.
that was
Dude.
probably the worst thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
Oh, they were the best.
You know what? It was the best because if I'm quick enough on my phone, I don't know how quick I can be. I still have that right there.
I was wearing the 4th of July yoga pants.
I still
No,
have that.
Fagan, that Barbarian movie is good.
Is it?
Watch it. Yeah, HBO Max.
I'm adding it.
Mike, did you finish House of Dragon yet?
Yes, I finished it. I thought the ending, the way you were talking about it, I thought the ending was gonna be fucking like crazy.
It is.
Yeah, it was alright. Yeah, well, with the 2 dragons,
At least Kenny got laid.
The dude getting killed.
You're thinking of a different
Yeah.
time, Marvin.
with the dragon.
Yeah. So like
Yeah,
that sets
yeah,
up
I thought-
everything.
You're thinking
Yeah,
of
I thought it was gonna be even more. That was like okay, but I thought it was gonna be like crazy.
Well, see, I haven't read that book, and so I didn't know that the little youngest fucking kid was gonna get killed.
Yeah, that was like. At one point, you thought he got. Are we spoiling it for people?
Hell yeah,
But
House
I'm-
of the Dragon. People die.
Yeah, people will die.
But the dragon, it looked badass at the end. Like
Yeah, that was a big motherfucker.
when you see how small in comparison.
Yes.
Somebody else mentioned to me that was a damn good show, but I don't know.
It's,
Yeah, it was
it's
good.
great.
It was just a little weird when they changed the cast, like 2 or 3 episodes in.
Yeah, but they did a good job.
But then you get used to him.
Yeah.
There we go, right there.
Oh my god.
There he is. Still got the Adidas shirt going too, right there. But that was our haunted. Remember Remember that huge, shitty ass kitchen table with all the shitty seats in there that were falling apart? You dared, if you sat one, you'd have to sit it in a certain way or it was just going to go to shit on you.
Somebody's got to have the video of us going down in that basement for the first time.
Man.
Yeah, there's got to be videos of it somewhere.
We got a little bit of a refund too, if I remember correctly. That place is so horrible.
We did.
Yeah, we did get a refund, right?
Yep. Not a
think
full
we got
refund,
something.
like half a refund, I think, but we got it.
These
Wait,
were,
we got a refund?
well, some of us
Well,
did.
see, we're supposed to keep it a secret. Now Steven wants his money.
We were
I was told
doing,
it was double.
there's the pre exercises before rally day right there. Oh, man.
Wow. Crazy.
Even the rally itself,
Double the
man.
price.
You know, with everything that was going on that day, and I live streamed the whole thing. Mark live streamed it. I was constantly, every once in a while, trying to whisper in my mic saying, hey, y'all need to leave Mark's stream and come over here to mine. And y'all just, let's get the viewers over on mine. But boy, there was so many people watching that shit. And it was crazy, man.
My favorite part, I remember, there's so many funny things. There's one thing that's my favorite part that I won't tell because it could be offensive, so I won't tell that. But my other favorite thing was I remember everybody was like, whatever we do, guys, we don't want to be blowing big clouds. Be sure to bring small setups. You know, we don't want to be annoying. We just want to make our voices heard. And we're like, okay. So all of us grab like Caliburns. Mark, being the special son of a bitch he is, says that he's going to mouth to lung with a TFV 18. Hilarious. And then we start walking down the street and it looks like a fucking cloud comp.
Yep.
Like,
Yep.
which way do we go? Oh, just follow all of those
All the
guys
clouds.
that have their RDAs
Yep.
and their mech mods.
Yeah, everybody was blowing clouds that day.
Oh, yeah, man. It was crazy out there.
Yeah,
but-
it was a fucking blast. That was a great trip.
Always,
really was.
I mean, I can say this. I got a bunch of great memories that'll last me a lifetime of the shit we've done. But it's kind of sad to say that we'll never get to really experience that again, like events and stuff, because shit's done with.
I personally think we need to have a true vapor show, Vegas night out.
Where we're literally sitting in a studio with all of us together doing this live.
Could do that for about 15 minutes, and then we go hit the casino.
There you go.
So you want to do this show live, like in a place where we could sell tickets? People come in and watch.
That's genius.
I don't think we'd have much of a line for it, but I mean, it'd be fun though.
We'll have like 3 people watching.
I
It wouldn't be a
always-
very, very big venue at all.
Would that not be the coolest though? Especially for as long as what we've done this, and we've always made mention here or there. It would be cool if we had an actual studio at least one time where we're all kind of
same
being
room.
in the same room doing this, opposed to being in 4 different parts of the U.S.
Would
Yeah,
be-
so guys, be sure to check out the GoFundMe link in the description for the studio live tour that
There
we're
you
going to start
go.
next year.
There you go.
That would be fun.
Yeah,
Oh, I'd love to. I would love to do. I mean, we've probably had the capabilities to do it a few
We've
times.
come close a few times to where, like, I think one time, weren't we live, me and Brian together on one live show?
yeah, I'm pretty sure you guys
Yeah.
were.
Yeah, we were together. I think it was I was at his house. If I'm
Might
not
have been.
mistaken. Yeah, I was at his house and he was in his setup, and I was upstairs using Amy's setup during a vape team.
Yeah. Well, hell, Mark was
His
there the
house.
one time, and y'all were all in it.
Yeah, there was that one.
Yeah, because y'all were. It was the vape team show with you, and hell, all the wives were sitting around too with it.
Oh yeah, where was that again?
I think it was your
That was
house.
that was at your house, Mike.
Oh, that's right, at my house, though.
Yeah.
And then we had the one where me, you, and Phenom set off the smoke alarms in the hotel.
Yes.
You're in
Dude,
Mark's show.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that Houston trip was cool. That bar down there, we had some good talking down there.
I'm gonna be honest, I got a little fucked up at that bar.
Yeah, we did some drinking. There were some roaches though walking around in front of us. Remember that?
Yep.
In the hotel, some good drinking there.
It was a fun trip. Showed you some Tex-Mex.
Oh man, that Tex-Mex was awesome. That place. What was the name of that again?
Lupe Tortilla.
Yes, Lupe's. Go check out Lupe's in Houston,
Yep.
Texas.
That's right.
Good shit.
Man, it'd be so awesome to be able to do it, but oh well.
I think we need to make it a goal.
We've always said this, like for the past couple of years.
We
like,
have. We have.
We've never have done it yet.
Yeah.
Look, I'm still down to do it, and I'll set it all up. I could do it. I could pull this one off. I could
Party at
set it
Mike's
up
house.
at my house in Florida.
Yep.
Oh hell yeah!
And I could set up a table there with microphones, everything, and we just have the camera, and we're all together doing the live show.
That
'Cause
would
I
be
can make
awesome.
that drive.
I'm down for that.
Yeah.
That would be awesome right there. We'd have to do a live and then maybe do some pre-recorded shit too, just to have, do a few things that you could get some value out of. But yeah,
The
I think
True
that would be
Vapor Show
awesome.
does Disney World. You know?
Well, shit. If we're doing it on Mike's property, hell, we need to do it on Mike's channel. We'll really get the damn pump some viewers in on that shit, or designate each night. Do a couple of nights where one's on Mark, one's on mine, one's on Mike's. Rotate the damn love around a little bit. But
Fun.
Nice.
Coming soon, 2023.
yeah,
We'll
definitely.
make it happen.
So we got anything else vape wise going on, or other than that, vaping pretty much dead, and we're just hanging on by a thread still.
Yeah, we're hanging on by a thread.
I will tell you, if you do like billet box stuff, this TMD Boro from BP Mods is pretty dope. It uses those their new coils, and they're really nice.
Oh, they messaged me. Somebody. I'm getting something sent from BP Mods, I think.
Maybe that's
the
what it
hell
is.
called? Let me pull it up. Maybe you guys have heard. I haven't even looked it up to see what it is. What's the light saber mod or saber? What's a saber?
It uses these coils. It almost looks like a regulated tube, and then it has a tank on top, and it uses these coils. So if you like the coils, then you'll know you like this.
Okay, well they're sending me the saber, whatever that is, for video.
The pod lovers out there, I'm getting the new dot mod pod system. It looks like all the other ones though, so nothing too.
I'm getting something too. I think it's compatible with dot mod. It's from a company called Vepon, Veepon.
Yeah, the Tita.
Yeah, I'm getting the Tita X kits, AIO, Tita X RBAs.
Is that like a Tito's and cranberry?
Is that for the?
It's a nice looking device. There's a picture. I don't know if you guys can make it up.
Yep.
Yeah, when Dotma emailed me, they said, "Hey, can you do a video on the pods?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And I hopped on their website. I'm like, "You know what? Can you send me this, and this, and that, and I'll be happy to do the video for you."
Oh,
You know what?
my God.
I think it was Yacht Vape. Let me see. I think I still have it. Yep, I think I got it right here. Yep. Yacht Vape sent me this. They asked me to do a video for it. The Pandora
What is?
.RBAs.
Oh wow, that's pretty sweet.
Yeah. So I got two of them in the box. They sent this to me. I'm like, you should have emailed me first. I don't have a dot mod thingy to put these in. Oh, you don't? Okay, we're friends with dot mod. We're gonna contact them for them to send you the mod. Never heard from them ever again. Nothing about this. So we're gonna like, all right, I guess they don't want to send it. I don't think dot mod likes me. I maybe the last video I did for them, they didn't like what I said. Maybe.
Dude, I was shocked they emailed me like, "Holy shit!" Like, yeah, I'll take the .AIO 2. I'll take the RBA section. I need some coils.
So, is it? So a lot of these companies now, I'm not saying that they're just doing it, but a lot of these, it seems like, because I'm watching it through y'all, there's a lot of different bridges and shit like that these companies now they're leaning more towards that because it seems like billet box type devices are starting to become popular again a little bit.
Well, they've been popular. A lot of people use them, but now it's just even more and more.
It just seems like I'm hearing from y'all that here's another company that's decided to go ahead and start
So
making
there's so
some
many
stuff.
companies that make them now. I mean,
Yeah.
that's the new craze. Not new craze, but it's the hype.
Yeah.
It's been the hype, and it's still the hype right now. Is that
Yep.
stuff, you know? Yeah, look, they're good and everything, but for me personally, I'd rather vape on an RTA. That's my
Oh.
preference.
I'd rather pick this up all day long, or I'd rather pick up something like this right here, one of the two. So
Yep.
But they're good.
I personally love picking this up and readjusting the airflow and getting that.
me
perfect.
too. Me too.
It's yeah.
A little piece of tape, all right?
There you go, folks.
I've got so far like with all these bridges and borrows. I've got a nice collection going on here.
I
They
imagine
released
you do.
didn't they release a new one of the what was this one called again? With I can't remember the name. of it.
Voltrove.
Yep,
Voltrove. Didn't they release a new Voltrove?
they did.
Ginger was
To fix
saying
all
that
the
there's like an updated thing. I don't know if it's an actual piece.
No, it's a whole.
Okay, well then there's a whole new thing, so it supposedly will work better, at least if you're using it in Ginger's device anyway. But I'm guessing it's for any of the devices it'll work better. But
Well, work better is being very friendly. It'll work.
there you go.
But
'Cause
technically,
it wouldn't work.
for me, you know what? Even though this is not like something an everyday vape for me, I'd rather they'll use this over the pods. The pods is like kind of boring as fuck.
No doubt.
Yeah.
They're boring. At least with this, there's something. You're gonna get a build inside the video. You got a mod, the tank, whatever. I think it's much more interesting of a video when it comes
Yeah.
to views. People are gonna view this more than just like a average little pod thing.
Pods are
Yeah.
so boring.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, folks, 23 minutes of overtime pleasure for y'all this evening. Y'all got quite a damn bit extra, so, and I don't know how much more my voice is going to allow me to just keep talking here, but Mark, what have we got hitting Friday? We still going strong over there, or we finally threw in the towel? What's happening?
Friday is going strong. Monday, on the other hand, not going so strong.
Still going down the rabbit hole with that one?
A little soft.
If only there had been like a really good show that you had on Mondays that you didn't fire all of your coworkers from.
Oh man, but well, so you got that to look forward to still, and dude, before y'all know it, a few weeks are going to pass by, and we're going to be sitting here talking about what we're doing for Thanksgiving, and then a couple of more weeks are going to pass by, and we're going to be sitting here talking about Christmas.
Oh no.
And then, Lord have mercy, it'll be 2023.
You know what I'm looking forward to?
What's that?
The Chinese New Year.
It's coming.
I'm very much looking forward to that. That's going to be
Like a break?
2 to 3 weeks of no. Basically, they're on vacation, so there's really no videos.
Yeah.
They're going to go up, so that's just like I just look forward to that time of the year. That's like my vacation part of the year for me.
But, Mark, you're already kind of quiet. What's going to happen when it goes that quiet?
That's when I start doing crazy shit on my channel. Start gets questionable. What the fuck are you doing?
You don't have any more like, air purifiers or lamps or anything that need to be
I'm
reviewed?
sure they'll be coming. Don't worry. I'll have some air
Ooh.
purifiers and.
I got an air purifier to review.
Oh, did you?
Oh
Yeah,
my
it's
God.
been sitting down here for a month now. They want the video. I think the video is supposed to be going up this month. They want me to do it. I haven't even opened it yet.
Is it one that Mark's already reviewed?
It's the Dreo, D-R-E-O.
No, never done that.
Dreo.
Dude, there's so many fucking air purifiers in the world. Like you would.
It's a big air purifier.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah, with HEPA filters.
It's coming,
I gotta
folks.
open that shit up and start using it down. I want to. I said yes before because I kind of like, you know what? I have already air purifiers down here, but I wanted that for upstairs
Yep.
when I'm vaping up there. So hopefully it works out good that it does for the vape, at least to pull the vape in.
Yeah.
Because if the house starts getting, you know, like the windows, television start getting a little bit of a film, you know, the slime, the vape slime
Yep.
on it.
Well, there you go, folks. We're going to wrap this shit up, though, even though I've said it a couple times. But y'all have a good rest of y'all's week. Have a safe weekend coming up. I know here in Tennessee, they're saying this weekend, we are already about to be lows in the 20s and highs in the 40s. So for it to get that cold here in November still, in early November, we're going to have a hell of a winter, and I'm all down for it. Because after this past summer, I don't care how cold it gets this winter now.
Dude, it was 75 degrees here in New York yesterday.
It was
Was it yesterday?
it was that here today, but in a few
today
more
it's
days.
55.
And I'm sitting here thinking, man, all these people are about to get real sick when this. I'm glad I just got my shit over with, so hopefully it won't reoccur. But I don't know. Anyway,
You know what I did though?
what?
When it was 75 yesterday, I was walking around with a hoodie on still, even though I felt hot.
Yeah.
Nah, this on because I know I'm gonna get sick if I, fuck that.
Yep.
I'm waiting for the first time it snows, and that's when I'm gonna be like, son of a bitch.
It's on. It's coming quick. Watch.
Oh,
It'll hit
this-
you quick.
I heard that there's supposed to be some severe. You're gonna get hit with snow, I think, this week, Mark.
I hope you're wrong. I don't want no fucking snow yet. Jesus.
Watch. You'll get a good snow before Thanksgiving.
Ryan Hall did a video talking about it. Said there's gonna be a massive snowstorm that's gonna be hitting. I don't know if it's coming to you though.
Ah, Jesus.
I think it is.
Time to get the snowblower out.
Oh yeah, you got to
It's
put
gonna be
Mark.
73 one day and then 39 the next day.
That's what I'm saying. There's like a big cold snap coming that's going to change everybody's shit up. So there you go, folks. All right, we're out of here. Y'all have a good one. We will see y'all next Tuesday. Smooth outro.
Bye, babies.
Do, 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 do.